Is your AI writing the emails, or just choosing the wrong register for you? The answer changes what you fix next. Hello everyone, my name is Lucas, and welcome to AnyBiz.io's YouTube channel. A field experiment published July 13, 2026, ran 16,880 real-work emails through a randomized crossover design. 121 employees, 6 companies, 3 weeks. 2 of the 3 conditions were rewritten by GPT-5. Reply rates did not move, not up, not down. The AI rewriting produced no direct effect on recipient behavior whatsoever. What did move replies was emotional positivity in the finished message, and it moved in by an odds ratio of 3.32. The paper is titled Playful AI in Professional Email, a field experiment on tone and recipient engagement by Ziv Ben Zion and Teddy Lesnick. It has not been peer-reviewed yet, which matters for how much weight you assign any individual number. But the direction of the fighting is worth taking seriously. The Outbound world has spent 2 years debating AI versus human when it comes to writing. Now, this study suggests that debate is aimed at the wrong variable. The tool you use to write the message predicts nothing about whether someone replies. The register the message lands in predicts a great deal. And do you want to know what else is a great deal? To like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Now, before you take that finding and act on it, the vendor studies deserve a clear look. Digital Applied analyzed 100,000 pairs sent and reported 4.1% reply rate for AI-generated email against 5.2% for human-written. Saleshandy ran its own test and reported the same 4.1% for AI against 10.4% for humans. Prospectory tested 10,000 emails and landed at 8.2% for AI against 11.7% for humans. 3 studies. AI number lands at the same place every time, 4.1% or close to it. The human baseline moves from 5.2% to 11.7%, a spread more than twice the size of any AI penalty any of them claims to have measured. None has been independently audited. All 3 are vendor published. The Ben Zion and Lesnick study does something those studies cannot do, because every sender rotated through every condition. It compares a person against themselves, rather than comparing one population against another. That design removes the confound that has made vendor tests impossible to read, where the teams testing AI writing were already different from the teams who were not. The result, editing condition predicted nothing. The finished tone predicted everything. So the practical translation is narrow and testable. The tool you write with is not the variable. The register the message arrives in is. And for most outbound teams, nobody has ever specified what to register their agent defaults to. If an AI sales agent is generating your sequences, the finding links closest to home. The agent is already choosing the tone, and in most stacks, nobody has reviewed that choice since the campaign went live. Pull 10 sent messages from a live campaign and read them as a recipient would. If they all read clipped, efficient, no warmth, no acknowledgement that the person has other things going on, you have found your variable before running a single test. Running the test is straightforward. Pick a sequence with volume history. Score each step for register, not quality. Rewrite one email in one sequence, not the whole sequence. Raising the warmth while holding the subject line. Offer CTA and send timing fixed. Now run it for a full cycle and watch replies and spam placement together, because the vendor data agrees on one thing, even when it disagrees on everything else. Tone changes and deliverability changes tend to arrive at the same time. So compare against your own sequences history, not an industry benchmark. The study's design is within standard comparison, and that design is the whole point. While AnyBiz is built for exactly this kind of test. The platform runs multi-channel outbound across email, LinkedIn, and AI phone calls. All of that with CSM guided configuration tied to your ICP, which means register is a setting you can actually specify and control, rather than a byproduct of whatever the model defaulted to. The link to book a demo with our team is in the description. The final worth acting on is this. The AI did not move the replies. The tone did. That is a testable hypothesis on one sequence this week. And the measurement setup is simpler than most outbound teams assume. Another thing that is super simple, but necessary, is that you like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Now ready for the day. Thank you so much for watching so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.